Hey everybody, it's MCG, the Mighty Christian Gamer, and I've just seen the latest Godzilla film, and I have to say, it's okay, but yeah, that's as much best as I can tell it, because it just tells me Hollywood still does not know what to do with Godzilla. You want to know what you do with Godzilla? Well, I'm going to tell you, because I'm going to share my first experience with the king of monsters, Godzilla! The king of monsters. They got the one who just, when he arrives, you know stuff's going to get wrecked. You know there's going to be a huge fight of epic proportions. Here, just basically see a giant Megazord fight. This is where Megazord fights came from, big Power Rangers fans. You have to thank Godzilla for this, and I'm going to tell you my first experience. And heck, I'm going to even show you the first Megazord ever created. That's who this is. This was my first Godzilla. Godzilla versus Megalon. Yeah, and what do I mean the very first Megazord? I mean Jet Jaguar. This was so cool to me as a kid, I'll tell you. Okay, I'm just going to say, what the thing is with these modern Godzilla films, it's too much about the humans' reactions to the monster. And the monster and the human ratio is way too many humans, not enough monsters, not enough damage. No. This is Godzilla. Yeah, Godzilla. Anyway, it starts out as this. There's a scientist, and he's built a robot, and it's been stolen by an evil corporation. This evil corporation has essentially programmed it to lead Megalon, the monster Megalon, to Tokyo to destroy it. Why? You don't care, because you know this is going to be an epic fight in the middle of it. This was the joy of the 70s and main original Godzilla. It wasn't the fact that you were just going to, it wasn't just, oh no, the humans, what are the humans going to do? How are the humans going to survive this? No, it was basically a giant wrestle promo when the humans were there. It was basically the stats, the powers, everything, the backstory, the ground, everything that was building up to the big fight. That was the joy of Godzilla. It wasn't emotions, it wasn't how will we survive this, it's who's gonna win this. And I'll tell you, when I saw the Jet Jaguar, it blew my mind. I was just really like, this is the entire time I watched it the first time I was. It was just so corny, cheesy, and just all over the place. And I was just like, you just couldn't really follow the story, but you just didn't care because it was just so cool, the visuals and everything. Yeah, the visuals seem dated now, but that was the charm of it. The cheesiness was why I loved Godzilla so much as a kid. Okay, back to the plot of it. So, when he's led Megalon back to city, Megalon is basically destroying everything, knocking down buildings, being an ass, the whole caboodle. Then, the scientist who actually built Jet Jaguar programs him to go and fetch Godzilla, because he will sort things out. Oh, he will sort things out. But, when he gets... I'll tell you, this is one of the funniest scenes ever. I mean, honestly, when Jet Jaguar arrives on Godzilla's island, he's like, beep, 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 beep. He's just constantly beeping and blooping and doing this all the time, like. And here's the best part: Godzilla starts doing it back. He's like, and he has like this huge, like, shocked face on, like, no. Never! Oh! But then, Jet Jaguar just flies off, and Godzilla, I swear to God, has this look on his face like, okay, I have no idea what any of that was about, but this usually means I have something to sort out, so I'm just going to go along with it. So, off I jolly well go to save the day. So, Jet Jaguar, because he can fly and all that, and Godzilla's got to swim up the way there, he gets there first, and, okay, He's like 1.8 meters tall, normally. But when he arrived to fight Megalon, because he does fight Megalon, he becomes 50 meters tall. Yes, this is the first Megazord, people. Jet Jaguar. Power Rangers fans, unite and thank the man who made your Megazord. It was Jet Jaguar and some Japanese kid. Seriously, they didn't have the name of the kid because he was designed in a competition. I thought this was really funny, but nobody knew his name. So everywhere you look, it's just he was designed by some Japanese kid. I don't care because it was awesome. Seriously, it was just so wicked and incredible. And he's like, when he gets there, as I say, he's 15 meters tall. And then this is more the cheesiness aspect. The scientist and all his friends, and I think he was the contest winner, because there was like this kid with them. They run out of the building, they look up and they just go, Jet Jaguar, he's gotten big. And I'm like, that's all you're going to say, isn't it? You're not going to tell us how, why, what, when could he do that? No, we just, no, it's dead inside the fight, and what a fight it is. Jet Jaguar and Megalon just are really brawling, getting it on, really smacking into each other, and Jet Jaguar seems to be getting the upper hand. And out of nowhere, another monster appears, Gigan, who is pretty darn cool, I will say. He's got like chainsaws for arms and hands. He's just such a wickedly cool looking monster. And he just appears out of nowhere, and they both start ganging up on Jet Jaguar, and they got thrown across at each other, and it's just so cool to watch. It's just like, this is me. What? And then but lo and behold, here to save the day, Godzilla arrives, and Jet Jaguar and Godzilla team up, and they take on Gigan and Megalon. And what a fight it is! So the Gigan and Megalon literally just run at Godzilla like this, and he's just like, he literally pimp slaps them both, and like, get down. These two of them, it's just so amazing to watch. And then he's like, gets up to Jet Jaguar and he's just like, come on, up you go. Right, let's sort this out then. So then the fight really begins, and what a fight it is. Godzilla and Jet Jaguar start throwing them around, they start going up, and they even get caught in this ring of fire at one point, and this is just, again, another cheesy moment in this. Yeah, as if the cheesiness is overblown already. Jet Jaguar and Godzilla are standing back to back and they hook arms, and then Jet Jaguar just flies up carrying Godzilla, and he's just like, and Gigan and Megalon are just like, what? Yeah, I think Gigan and Megalon were just basically reflecting the audience's thinking at that point, but and then when they're out of there, the fight continues, and Godzilla and Jet Jaguar win the day. They claim their victory. Godzilla goes into the sea and swims away, roaring in victory. And Jet Jaguar returns to his normal size. Seriously, they never explain how or why he can do this, or when he could. He just can, apparently. And then he's just like then they get the contest winner up on his shoulders, and he's like carrying him like this whilst his cheesy theme tune is just going on, and it's just so cool. And seriously, again, the entire time. And this was what I said at the end when I saw it as a kid. That was the coolest thing I have ever seen. So yeah, this is what made Godzilla. Cheesiness, over the top fights, over the top powers, over the top monsters, stupid cheesy acting, which were just basically wrestling promos for the monsters. It wasn't about the humans, it was about the monsters. It was building up to the monsters. always building up to the monsters, not how are the humans going to survive, which is, I've been harping on a bit about here, but that was just the view of Godzilla and what I want to see more of, and why I thought that the most recent film was okay, because at least there was some fighting in that. The monsters did fight, but it was just so... the ratio just wasn't right. It was just like the last 5 or 10 minutes of the... which it lasted, out of an hour and 2-hour film, I think it was. But anyway, Godzilla, that is Godzilla. I want Godzilla back. I want Hollywood to take note. I want the cheesiness. I want the 70s Godzilla. I want the classics back. I want to see so many of the cool stuff back. The awesome cheesy monsters, the kick-ass characters. Bring it back, Hollywood. You're missing potential here. This is MCG, the Mighty Christian Gamer. God bless you all, and carry on gaming. And Godzilla! Godzilla!